So my wife was 9 months pregnant. I got fired. A week later, the baby was born. Boom. What would you do at that moment right there? Guys, hang tight. I'm going to show you how this is going to impact your life. It's going to get you moving. And more importantly, if you want to make a decision that's going to improve every area of your life, all you need is a little bit of motivation. Remember, motivation will get you going, but habits are going to keep you going. So hang tight. Let me share this and unpack how this will impact your life. Hey, by the way, I'm Coach Ramiro, your AFC coach. What I get to do is impact people who are looking to improve their health and wellness. People come to me all the time who want to lose weight, drop body fat, feel better, just improve their mind space, and they want to improve their life. And so how can I validate that what I do works? Guys, I've been doing fitness at the time of this video for over 41 years. And I tell you, it's not only made a difference in my life, it makes a difference in the people who I get to lead, teach, and train. At the end of the day, there's a transfer of knowledge. There is not a transfer of fitness. I can lead, teach, and train you, but at the end of the day, you still got to implement the stuff that I show you. And that's really what this boils down to. Remember, it's information, implementation, ultimately accountability. And so what people who I get to do and impact their life is they say, man, here's my problem. And so at the end of the day, I just give you a solution for your problem. You go work on it. And then we just talk about, did you get better? Bottom line, that's it. Can you improve where you're currently at right now? Everybody, start where you're at, you work on it, you get better. So my wife was 9 months pregnant. I get called in. They're like, dude, you're fired. A week later, the baby is born. Now, most people have the same response. Ooh, right? Mine was like this, man. I felt this pressure taken off of me. I felt like 50,000 pounds that just lifted off of my chest. I get home, November 29, 2012, man. And my wife's like, hey, baby, what are you doing here? I was like, man, I just got fired. And she's like, come on, be serious. I said, maybe I'm telling you, I just got fired. And she's like, what are we gonna do? I said, well, I know what we're not gonna do. We're never gonna freaking work for anybody else ever again, period. And I can tell you what, I've held true to that. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it's been peachy smooth since then. It's been up and down. But I tell you what, I just decided we were never gonna work for anybody else, and we started working on it, working on our habits, our mastering our abilities, our skill sets. We had to get better at us. I mean, we had certain skill sets, but we had to bring new skills to the table so that we can get better. Just like some of you right now, right? There's some things right now that are holding you back from improving maybe the core four of your life, your faith, family, finance, and fitness. Right now, what's an area of your life that you want help with, right? Because these principles are universal. They apply to every area of your life. So if you want to improve any area, like I own a gym, I've been helping people in this area for decades now. And so what's the area that you want help with? This is easy to me. I've been doing this for 40 plus years. What's the thing that's stopping you? That's not easy. The thing that holds you back, the thing that's slowing you down. Once you know what that thing is, put it in the comments. I'd love to find out. What's the thing that stops you from going where you want to be, right? You have a vision of maybe where you want to be, but you don't know how to get there. You keep falling along the way and you keep stumbling and you can't figure it out. There's something blocking you and holding you back from your next level potential. And in order for you to rise, to become more, do more, and be more, you have to get past that thing that's holding you back. That's the anchor right now. And so how do you overcome that anchor? I had to overcome it, man. My dad died when I was 3. Mom had 9th grade education. But I didn't sit there and have a pity party and talk about what I couldn't do, where I couldn't go, and how it couldn't be done. Because I didn't have time to talk about those things. I never cried and said, man, I don't have a daddy. I don't cry the daddy card because it wasn't relevant to me. I always say, okay, well, this is the lot in life I've dealt. And so you just deal with it. And so what's the thing that's holding you back? I want to know. And for me, it was like, dude, I'm working for somebody, and the disgust of having to go to work for somebody else again, man, that actually was more fearful than me doing my own thing, because I knew what was inside me. I could sense that there was a spirit in me that would rise up. I knew I had a bigger calling. Just like some of you right now, know you could be in the best shape of your life. Some of you right now know that you could eat better and improve your nutrition. Some of you right now know that you don't always feel good, but you allow yourself to come down. And how do you get up, all right? How do you turn it on? Like I'm turning it on right now for you guys. How do you turn it on command, right? Because it's an attitude, it's a shift of thinking. It's the way you operate daily, all right? I always say it's like the wind, right? It's going to go to the right to the left. Which direction are you going to go today, all right? If you're only operating like the wind, I mean, you're just going to go outside and just to see which direction it takes you. Or how about you direct it? You set your sail and you say, I'm going this way today, no matter what life throws me. It might be going upstream and everybody's going that direction, but you're going against the grain. That's my general rule of life. Figure out what everybody else is doing and go the opposite direction, man. Your chances are going to be better in life. And because I know that is true, 95% of the people are following the herd mentality. They're being led to the slaughterhouse of failure. But I want to share with you how you can march towards success in this area of your life. Guys, so I want you to walk away here feeling like you can accomplish one goal today that you set out for your health and your life, right? So some of you want to lose weight, some of you want to drop body fat, some of you want more energy, some of you want to feel better, all right? And let me tell you the other half of that story. My wife had the baby. 19 months later, we opened up the gym. At the time in this video, that was 11 years ago. Why? Because we made a decision on that day. We were crystal clear. We were going to do our own thing. We were going to sit there and cry about what we couldn't do. What can you do? What do you have control over today? What can you do that can improve your health, that can improve your life, that can improve your circumstances, that can improve your finances, that can improve your relationships? What can you do rather than sitting here crying about what you can't do? We already know it all too well, what you can't do, all right? But what are some things that you can work on today and get better at? And then along the way, start learning some new skills. Maybe you want to lose some weight, all right? Maybe you haven't mastered that pattern. Just think about this. You're going to live 30, 40 more years, depending on where you're at. On average, I don't know, some more, some less, but 3 meals a day for a year, that's about 1,000 meals a year. You should become an expert in nutrition, guys. If you're not learning anything about nutrition, then you're robbing yourself of getting better. How can you get better at it? You have time, all right? So start watching videos on nutrition, reading books on nutrition, listen to podcasts on nutrition. If that's an area that you want to get better at, you need to invest time in that area. I started doing some gardening pre-COVID, and man, I loved it. It was one of the best times of my life. And I can tell you, my gardening skills for 20 years, I always said, man, I want to build a garden. I want to build a garden. I want to build a garden. And I never did a garden. And 2 years before COVID ever happened, I started planting some stuff. And sure enough, little by little, when COVID came around, dude, I had 15 garden beds. And we had spent so much time in the backyard with the kids and having fun. We were picking stuff. Man, it was fruitful. Why? Because I had decided I'm going to learn. I must have watched 500 hours of YouTube videos. It was, my wife's like, all you do is watch YouTube videos on gardening. I said, but I wanted to get better in that one area of my life. So what area of your life do you want to improve? Are you want to improve your mindset? Guys, stick around here. I promise you, there's a thing or two I could probably share with you. You want to improve your nutrition? Trust me. I've weighed the exact same at the time of this video for over 35 years. I've maintained my health consistently for decades now, over 5 different decades. And most importantly, you want to improve your overall life. Promise you, I want to add value to your life. I want to give you some direction. I want to give you some leadership. And most importantly, I want to help you become better at you, because the best version of you is still waiting to come. You have to believe it. Your best days aren't behind you. Your best days are in front of you. You have to decide that every single day you wake up, you're in pursuit of a better version. And the only way you do that is you surround yourself around people who want to lift you up, not drag you down. But most importantly, surround yourself around people who are going to elevate you, not lie to you, but lead, teach, and train you principles that are going to add value to your life. Guys, I know this works. I've had 3 mentors my whole life, and I can tell you those 3 mentors had a profound impact in my life on how it reshaped the way I thought about the world, about faith, about finances, and most importantly, about myself. Right? So what I want is hopefully I can impact you so that you can start thinking about you, because it starts with you. Go to the mirror, find one area of your life that you want to get better at. Put in the comment section, let me know what's one area you want to improve your health, your life, your vitality with. Let me know, and maybe we can come up with something. But more importantly, I want to give you something for free. Absolutely. If you want some help, type in the comment section below. I'm going to leave a link down below. I'm doing a free masterclass. It's only about 15 minutes long. I lay out the blueprint on what's allowed me to be healthy for decades. The blueprint is really simple. You get going, you get some motivation, and then you maintain. There's 3 phases to this, all right? So the first phase is 7 days. The next phase is 28 days. And then the last phase is a long-term phase where it's repetition. Remember, repetition is the architect of you just mastering habits. But if you're mastering bad habits, that's gonna be the worst tyrant that's gonna hold you back from your next level potential. So what I would suggest is watch the masterclass, apply it. Promise it'll add value to your life, and most importantly, it'll give you some structure and a layout and a blueprint on how you can maintain your health and your fitness long term. Guys, I'm Coach Ramiro, your AFC coach. I want to add value to your life. If you got any value out of this content, hey, smash the like button. I really appreciate it helping me grow the channel. And most importantly, if you're watching this on any other platform, hey, subscribe to my page as well. But make today amazing, make it great. Just make a decision that today is going to be your best day, guys. You have to believe it. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. You just got to get going. All right, make today amazing. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.